Hi, I'm Francis Kathambana, and a couple of sometime last year, not a couple of months ago, sometime last year, I went around asking people what is it that they wanted out of their marriage? What is it that they wanted out of their marriage? And if I can summarize, the answers I got is that people wanted happy, stress-free, and trusting relationship. So I engaged them further to find out how come they're not having this. And again, you find that generally speaking, at some point in their marriage, there's a point that they experience some pain. And when this pain came, something died, something changed. So the happiness that they had previously kind of disappeared. And the sad part is that they get stuck in this limbo, so to speak, where they no longer feel happiness. One of the things I notice is that a lot of the couples I was talking to kind of equated being happy to having to resolve that pain, meaning that they have to go back, re-experience it, resolve it, and then be happy again. And nobody was comfortable enough to go back to that point. And I want to tell you, it doesn't have to be like that. To be happy after some pain in the marriage, you don't have to go through psychotherapy, for the majority of us, all we have to do is orient ourselves to something else. Instead of looking at the past, we look at the future. We need to change the way we think and the way we process our thoughts. About 6 years ago, I started this journey, and last year I started coaching couples on how they can change their lives. And one of the things I share with them, one of the things that I give them as a tool is I help them craft a vision statement for themselves as a couple. For example, here is our simple family vision statement. As you can see, it says to be a kind and happy family that enjoys adventure and fun and having fun together. And on the side here we have our values, which is kindness, togetherness, and adventure. And for you to craft your own simple vision statement, you need to be able to answer 3 questions. 1, 15 years, 20 years from now, at some point in your future, how would you like to describe your relationship? Secondly, when you meet other people, what impression would you like to leave them about the two of you as a couple? Thirdly, 15, 20 years from now, when you look back at your relationship, what kind of experiences would you like to have had? All right. Now, please just keep in mind that a vision statement is not going to erase your past. It's really going to reorient you. It's meant to reorient you from looking at the past to looking at the future. Secondly, it is meant to align your dreams and your visions and your aspirations. So the two of you come together and concretely discuss what it is that you want to achieve, that you aspire to achieve. And I can tell you that as soon as you concretely start talking about your future, magic begins to happen. So how do I suggest that you do this? Take your partner for a coffee date. Sit somewhere and answer these questions. Firstly, of course, I would like that the two of you, each of you, answer the questions by yourselves individually, and then discuss and agree on what's the best answer the two of you can come up with. So for example, if you're discussing how would you like to describe your relationship at some point in the future, the two of you answer that question individually first, and then come together and agree how the two of you would like to describe your relationship in future. As you go through this, you're going to probably also discover your values, and you can note them as you go ahead, so that they can also become part of your vision statement. Once again, those three questions. One, at some point in your future, how would you like to describe your relationship? Two, how would you like that, what kind of impression would you like to leave with the people who you interact with? Thirdly, looking at some point in the future, 15, 20 years from now, when you look backwards, what kind of experiences would you like to have had? So once you have all those, just put them together into a simple sentence, and voila, you have a vision statement. Now today, I have a favor to ask. If you think that this video is helpful, or if you think that somebody can benefit from watching this, please share it with them. As usual, subscribe to this channel and keep smiling. If you'd like to have further discussions with me about this or about the other videos about pain, you can look for me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Life Mentors, and you find all my details there. Once again, it's Francis Kathambana. Keep smiling. Thank you.